Good evening, everybody. I didn't turn my light on. There we go. Too bright. Good evening, guys. Sorry, as you can see, we're down one person. We'll get into that in just a second. I apologize, but Hidden is still here. Hi, Hidden.
Hello. How's it going?
Good, you.
Not too bad.
Other than
Currently
your
trying to fix something here, but other than that, not too bad.
wallet woes. So apologies, guys. So actually, with the forest fires going on in Newfoundland, he's actually not going to be able to make it. He's got an issue helping out family and stuff, which comes first, as we all know. So we're unfortunately going to be missing Bill today. We will obviously try and reschedule him on another. Hopefully next week. Hopefully there's the fires get under control. He's safe. As far as I know, his mom, I think, is what it was, or somebody, family member, anyways, is safe. It's just they've got to deal with evacuations from homes. I don't believe his home, but another family member's home. So unfortunately, we are down a hopeful body here, but we're still here, and Hidden and I will hold up the fort and go over anything you guys have. The good thing is, I guess any FlexIRA questions you guys have, Hidden probably knows some or all of the answers anyways, because he's very heavily involved in the day-to-day, I believe. Is that fair to say, Hidden?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fair.
So by all means, other than that, we'll just take us down the normal road that we usually carve with whatever you guys have. And still with plenty of alpha. I don't know what we got. We can talk around. Obviously, Vaultec is going good, so we can have a little chat about that if everybody wants, and then just see where the conversation goes from there. We were hoping to have our DAP out today, which did not happen. So, but yeah, we don't have too many people here, which I'm kind of surprised. But I probably didn't end up shilling it as much as I wanted, because I heard that he may not arrive because of everything. So I didn't want to go too crazy, getting too many people hyped up about it. I'll have to change the thumbnail. Anything you got going on, Hidden, other than computer frustrations?
No, and I got it fixed.
What's that?
I got it fixed.
Oh, there you go. Even better. Score. Yeah, anything you got going on that you want to talk about, or?
I can at least show V5. Let me pull that up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I still haven't got mine going. How's it going now? I've heard some mixed stuff with it getting up and going.
It's going.
Okay.
As you can see, for whatever reason, I don't have a chart. I haven't had a chart, and if I pulled it up on my laptop, I've had this thing running for almost 600 hours now.
Oh, nice.
But I'm doing a XRP grid real quick. Unfortunately, I have to go back and forth between this and Dex Screener at the moment because I don't know the price. One thing I find a little strange about V5 is we do it based on the BNB price now. Which, if you come over here, it's easy to swap back and forth, but we used to do it right here, going off the USD price. V5, you have to go off the BNB price.
Oh, so a little harder to see, I guess, just because it's not based on that dollar that's easy to track kind of thing.
Yeah, so that can get a little weird, but you get used to it. So we'll go over here. Like I was saying, I usually... Oh, yeah, that's spike.
So this is, we're going through V5 just because a couple of people jumped in, but we're going through V5 of Alchemy Trades. And Bill, unfortunately, is not going to be able to join us. I should change that thumbnail just because of fires in Newfoundland. So we're going to hopefully get him on again.
Yeah, we'll get him on. Unfortunately, some things are out of your control.
Oh, it's unavoidable. It is what it is. Got to take care of the family.
Over here. This is what I said with the going based off the BNB price. It's a little confusing, to say the least.
You got this. I believe in you.
See, I'm trying to get a good week's worth here. So that's what, 4 zeros? Jeez. 4 zeros, 4 zeros. That's my lower limit, and then my upper limit. I'm trying to
Pardon me.
3 zeros, 30, 20. Oh. Yeah, I'll do it like that. See, now you have a stop loss and a take profit percentage, and you can also pretty much make it a limit order. So I can bring this up and say I wanted it to start at the top. You can tell it to start at the top, so going or start at the bottom, something like that. So I'll tell it to start at what's that, 1550.
Well, Alchemy Trades has an ad going on on the Obsidian Council podcast.
Really? I did not know that.
That's cool.
All right, let's start this real.
Okay, so here you've got all your data put in there. Sorry, I kind of missed it for a second, but you're just about to run it.
I hit start. It's a little different, like I said, than previous versions. I am talking to Alchemy. He is aware that this, just for whatever reason right now, is not populated. But yeah, I got it up and running. I'm going to end it. That's pretty cool too. I might have put too quick, but you can choose which token you want it to cash out in.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if you're up a lot, you can just make sure you sell the rest of them back, I guess, and hold it for a bit if you wanted, I guess. Yeah. Can you start it up in either then?
Yeah, you can choose how much of each you want it to start with. So, like, if I didn't want it to sell any of my XRP, you would just put in 0. And then have it start with just the BNB or vice versa.
So if you knew it was going up kind of thing, you could let it hold it and keep selling it kind of thing.
Give me a suggested grid.
Still some ghosts in the shell?
Yep. All right, so we'll do this one more time. 1446.
You're just running this on a computer, eh? You're not actually doing it on a cloud?
No, I do not do it on a cloud.
Basically, the advantage of doing it on a cloud is you don't have to keep your computer on, but... And Funny Toro's just asking, is it still beta? I don't think it's beta ananymore, but...
It's open beta right now.
Yeah, so okay, so it's still technically beta, but it's open. Funny Toro. And as you can see, not necessarily totally stable yet, but they're working on it. Problem with developing stuff that's not already created, you have to do everything from scratch.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm actually going off of Pulse.
That would not work.
That'd be why everything is all messed up.
That would explain it.
Make sure you're using V3 now, guys, by the way.
Oh, V3 a pancake?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. So let me swap to BNB. Let this fucking thing rip.
Missed a nice climb. I guess it's not that much, but...
14.7. There we go. This is much better. And we'll go up to 1621.
There you go. So setting your upper and lower limit, how many grids you want, and it does the same thing. It looks like there, where it tells you how many grids you're.
Yep.
Just making it
Minimum
big.
2.
There we go.
Maximum of 13. Again, you got your take profit, stop loss, starting price if you wanted to start, but it's pretty much right in the middle of my grids. Start. And then, like I said, this is still getting worked on right now.
The graph.
Yeah. It was working, and then I probably did something and it stopped working.
They had that issue with the V4 too sometimes.
Yeah. Like right now, for some reason, it's showing zeros. I don't know what's going on, but the bot's not starting.
Darn it. A few issues. If you guys have any questions, obviously put them down below. Even if it's not about this, we can always keep chatting on other stuff while Hidden's playing around.
Trades from TradeWall.
For those of you that did just join, unfortunately, Bill's not going to be able to join us today, but we'll try and get him on next week. Forest fires in Newfoundland creating issues.
So this seems to be an issue that I'm finding we were seeing in Discord too. I don't know if we figured out and fixed for it yet or not. Yeah. About that.
All right. No more V5 or no V5 still yet. Good day, Jake. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, other than that, I mean, again, as always, guys, we can kind of take this conversation wherever you want. I will take my opportunity to show off Vaultec right now. So we did finish our pre-sale round, and as you can see now, it's direct token sale now. So basically, we had sold over 50,000, so we did pretty good for our pre-sale. We've got that already split up, 20K of it sitting in FlexIRA, and 20K, actually I think we've got 30K now sitting in the crypto bot, which we're pretty bullish on. We have a little hiccup, but it's coming back already. So we're looking forward to that giving us some good payouts, hopefully, to start us off with. We'll see. Obviously, it'll take a little bit of time to get going, so don't expect a whole lot right away. But the goal will be to kind of vamp these returns up over time. So for now, the DApp is not quite ready yet. So basically what happens is every week we'll start up another direct token sale, and people will be able to get in. Basically, the first week your tokens are vesting because we don't always have them invested right away. And we'll get the stuff invested before or during the week kind of thing. And then you can stake your tokens for the following week. So during this week, anybody that gets staked would earn some rewards, hopefully, once we get them injected. And the ones that aren't staked would not for that period of time. So it just makes it fair for everybody. As always, it'll be 1% or $1 per token for now. Basically, it'll stay. We're gonna set it to $1 until after the treasury supports that dollar value, and then from there the price will start going up based on the treasury value. We just want to keep the price at $1 in order to keep it fair for everybody that has been in or is coming in, so that everybody gets that same price point. And then the market actually, which will allow people to sell their tokens if they choose to, should open up in a couple of days after the DApp opens up with the staking. So looking forward to that for everyone. Oh, I guess forgot I put it on big screen for while you were doing stuff. But, just because with Alchemy Trades, it kind of you want to see the details.
Yeah.
And that's basically it for that. Other than that, my 1K wallet challenge kind of video, I put it another one earlier today, just going through some general stuff. We're still kind of trucking away with that wallet and looking forward to seeing where that goes. But for now, we'll keep going. Capital. So it won't be on the dashboard quarter mile, but we will have a spreadsheet done up. There's a guy that's been doing the spreadsheets for Dauntless. He's going to be doing the spreadsheets for Vaultec as well. So the spreadsheet will go through like where the capital's put in and all that kind of stuff. And as we diversify in different things, we'll show it there. We'll get that going again once we kind of get everything going, get our first payouts going. We kind of want to focus on that stuff right now, and then start showing off all the other stuff. The good thing is, even if one project's not paying out anything, another project might be, so we can kind of hopefully balance out and create some good cash flow within reason while we compound and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, lots of fun stuff happening. Really excited to see what we can do with this one. So
yeah, I think I'm actually kind of excited to see how you guys do too.
Yeah, it's a neat concept with the token and stuff. So I'm curious.
It's like don't crucify me for saying it, but when I hear like everything is OTC, it reminds me of like Solar Road and FinTech and stuff like that. Except for we know the team and we know you guys aren't going to fucking run on us.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Yeah, I never thought about it like that, but yeah, I guess it is kind of has that similar mentality. But again, like you say, it's more transparent and all that stuff. Yeah, the rewards will kind of go as we go. I'm hoping to do weekly for now if we can get enough rewards going. I want it no matter what we're doing weekly for now because we have to sell through the tokens, right? So I want to be able to give people rewards who were in before the rewards during the week before we release new tokens. Pardon me. So the first initial week we may have to do like a 1-day reward, so it might be not spread out like it normally would. And then the new tokens will come available on Friday, and we'll spread out the rewards from there. Like I said, it's going to start kind of small the first couple of rewards weeks, right? Because we're just getting started. But we have rewards with FlexIRA no matter what right away. But even then, they went a little bit lower after we launched, of course. Thanks, Hidden. But so we'll be able to take those rewards. 50% of them will get compounded back in. Then 50% will be removed, pay the team fee, pay the buyback, and then the rest gets put into the contract and spread between all token holders that have staked. But we want to give enough time for everybody to stake as well. So there's that little bit of a conundrum there. But yeah, we'll get it all fixed up. And then
sorry. I was reading the next question.
Yeah. Is any blue chip crypto being bought part of Vaultex treasury? We are not ruling that out. And some protocols I know have things where they actually pay out in certain tokens and stuff. So we may hold tokens if we feel the need or feel that it's going to be right. We're going to be careful with that. We really want to create passive income for everybody. So we do have to be careful where we hold stuff because I don't want a ton of the treasury not doing anything or not creating rewards of any kind. But yeah, if we feel the need, we might diversify that way as well. Yeah, I would love to, but he does have his own project, so we kind of have to be respectful of that. Luckily, technically, he is because we have FlexIRA as one of our investments, but we will see. Yeah, exactly. He already answered your own question. Thanks, Ben. So Bill is through FlexIRA is trading for us. But other than that, we'll have to see what kind of comes of that. Maybe he'll need some extra money to trade with, and he'll allow us maybe to throw him a few bucks now and then. So yeah. Anything else from you, Hidden? I guess I can pull this down.
Well, I guess we can go over a couple of the FlexIRA things here real quick.
Sure.
Got some earning reports and stuff.
We should start showing these weekly because they are kind of cool. And since this is becoming a little bit of a FlexIRA, Alchemy Trades, and everything kind of show, it's probably not a bad idea to pull this stuff out.
And we got a little bit of alpha. Anybody who happened to not get into FlexIRA, we do have some options coming up for you guys as well.
Okay.
But
I guess I have told it a couple times. If anybody's looking to do 5 or 10K or more, DM myself or Ludo. We do have access to some funds, but it needs to be larger investors for those ones. And that was a stipulation from FlexIRA. And to be honest with you, it's even kind of a stipulation for us because these are purchased referral tokens or accesses. So.
Yes, Quarter. FlexIRA is currently closed unless, like Justin just said, if you have a larger investment. We have worked out a deal with Ludo and
basically with Vaultec. The referral dollars will go to Vaultec.
Yeah. So it is helping out another one of our friends. So
yeah,
definitely a good idea.
Thank you for that. Good to have friends.
It is, especially in this this wild west that we call DeFi.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's the nice thing that I'm enjoying about this is, and I've said that before, even on this this venue, but we're just trying to. My love of this space is just the networking that I'm doing, the people that I'm meeting, and through you getting FlexIRA, through Ludo creating this, through Emrom Tech creating Creative Wealth, and then through James Pelton as well as Jason from Morify. Like the connections are really what are adding value, and then just growing this ecosystem of people that we can actually trust and lean on is so huge in this space. So yeah,
it is. We're building a good. Honestly, we're between Flex and you guys, Dauntless, and Creative Wealth, that type of thing. We're actually kind of building a really good, solid foundation for going forward, I think.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, let me get into this real quick. As you can see, the large one here, we have 4 cabins, 3 or 4 cabins. We call them cabins. They're really domes. They're year-round domes for camping. We have 4 Sea-Doos, and what this development fund is, we needed roughly $300,000 to get everything set up. Bill set a personal challenge last night, I think it was. We only needed another 150,000, and he absolutely destroyed that trading last night. I think he got close to like 200,000 by the end of the night.
Jeez.
As you can see, next biggest is Lido. We have over 70 ETH currently sitting in Lido. DBZen, yeah, that's staking. That's part of when we got the large influx of money. We put a lot of it into Lido for staking. That's why a big chunk of the rewards is vested for 30 days.
Yeah.
Then we have DBZen on the ETH chain. That's getting us roughly $1,000 a day. It's more than paid itself back. Libra's new up and coming Lido type of protocol. We got in sub $1, and it's us up to almost $4 now, I believe.
Nice.
So that's doing really well. Trading accounts, he says we say 50,000, but that's more along the lines of like 100, 150 at this point right now. As you can see, the Sea-Doos, the cabins. We just got all the money to get this started. I believe the contractors starting this week. That's septic tanks, the docks for the Sea-Doos, clearing the land. So
the works.
Yeah, everything that goes into it. MX is the MEXC token. We hold a lot of that. He puts it into all the different airdrops. Last I heard, they were giving us $1,500 to $2,000 a week.
Nice.
Then Elephant token. Last I knew, we bought another $20,000 worth, I think, and that has just skyrocketed as well, as Toro was saying. We got regular Zen. We got a big, I think our biggest, longest stake is coming up Christmas Eve. So he plans to sell it all and put it into rewards for Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Jeez, gotta love this guy.
100% honesty, I have no clue what the hell Swell is. That's something new. Miria node, that's something that we got into at ground level. We are currently running 2 of them, I believe. They're paying out really well too. Level, he's just getting back into again after their last exploit. He's winning the trading competitions there too. It's free money that he's just going to take.
Nice. At
this point. Camelot, Angle, these are 2 new ones that we're just getting into. Camelot is going to turn into another Libra and Lido. So that's going to be huge for us as well. Everything. This is all generating, true passive income. We're getting ready for a couple of things being released on the Arbitrum chain. I believe Libra is releasing on Arbitrum for their V2.
Yeah,
So
a
we're
few
going to
things are.
snag that nice and early. Let's see what else we got. I can go to this tab here. As you can see, we're 2 months old, a little over 2 months old. Started at less than $100,000. I think we were what, 35,000 when we started.
Yeah.
A lot of this is from incoming people, but a lot of it is also Bill absolutely killing it with trading. As you can see, we paid over $100,000 out so far in 2 months, which is amazing. We're still just barely under 100% collateralization. We are going to be fixing that fairly shortly here within a week. This is funny enough. A lot of people would say 0.97%, 97% collateralized, is phenomenal. That's bugging the hell out of Bill. He wants to be over collateralized. So
Perfectionist, isn't he?
Oh God, yeah. As you can see, almost a 50% return so far.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a really good. I mean, we had a powerful start. Obviously, it's lower now, but for the building.
I don't know if you're reading TG or not. Since we got the money for the campsites and everything, we're going to start rationing back up the daily dividends.
Oh, nice.
He wants to go hard for foreseeable future, get out, because once we hit 1 million, that's where nobody will be able to compound anymore. However, that's where our next thing comes into play. We are releasing what we're calling bonds. Minimum amount, I believe, is $500 with no maximum. And what that's going to be is you lock the money in for, I believe it's like 2, 4, 6, or 12 months. 12 months is 2.5%. So at the end of the 12 months, you get all of your daily rewards plus your initial back.
Nice.
That anybody can get in. So it's a very good place to store your stable coins and get an unbelievable return.
Yeah, for a stable coin, it'll be higher than anything else market-wise. That's nice.
Let's see what else we got. Oops, I just moved something. Oh yeah, just a pie chart. Nothing new there. Then we also have our next big thing for the FlexIRA ecosystem, I guess you could call it. This is what's called FAT, Flex Auto Tool. As you can see, I have my FlexIRA compounding daily for real.
And do I get to test that?
You want a link? We can get you a link. It's in beta right now. We're still nailing out the details. Bill wants to do a tokenized system where you get the token, you stake it, and then you gain access to it, to FAT. And then what that does is then you pay a small fee per transaction. However, you can just hold the FAT tokens as well, because they're, I'm 99% sure, going to appreciate as well, because there's going to only be like 10,000 in circulation or something like that. And in order to use FAT, you need to hold FAT tokens and stake them. We'll have a better explanation. I'll have the white paper and everything. Hopefully next week we can go through it real quick. But just to show you how simple this is, you just name it, whatever you want to name it. Trying to think if I have a here.
Good day, sir. few new people joined by the sounds of it. And guys, just in case some of you, I won't repeat this anymore. You can guys go back and see. But Bill, as you can see, Bill's not joined us, unfortunately. He's got some issues. There's some fires going on, like bush fires going on near where he lives. So he's taking care of family, taking care of people. So we're gonna hopefully have him on another day. And and this is just a cool tool that they're creating, which is gonna be pretty awesome. Sorry, Ted put this up. Did I miss something where we had 2.5?
Yeah, that's for the 12-month lock. That's what you're going to get, 2.5% per month.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Okay, sorry, that's what I was talking about. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, this is our scheduling tool. I just unfortunately it's still in Furio.
Now, scheduling tool that does your compounding for you, like basically acts as your little bot for yourself.
I mean, he's already got it to the point where. Let me scroll. Does this not?
And so, Funny Turo says, "Are you talking about Furio protocol? How is that connected to Flex?" No, Hidden is using the tool that'll allow you to self compound, auto compound, to compound his Furio that he's still in for some reason.
Correct.
I guess you're forced in it technically, right? Because you can't get it out.
Exactly. For some reason, it's not showing up, but we have a whole bunch of presets right here. Like EMP. I don't know if anybody watching is an EMP.
I am now. I want to put more in there, actually.
Cultivator, the generator, the reactor, the detonator, claim, compound, all the fun stuff so you don't miss it.
So it has presets for all of the different parts of
certain protocols.
Certain protocols, yeah. Okay. Other ones you just set manually, I guess, with the contracts and what you're doing.
Let me find this real quick. Trying to remember where I found this last time. So yeah, he's also going to be adding the ability for it to actually watch if you have like LP staked somewhere, and for whatever reason there's a run on the LP. It'll actually unstake it and sell it for you before you get caught in the shitstorm that follows.
Nice. And is this still going to be done through referral system base as well, or is it just going to be the token now?
This is just going to be token.
Okay. Our
referrals are swapping over now to the bonds.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I believe the people in FIRA currently will be able to refer anybody, or people can just come to our website, find the bonds, and buy them themselves. Gotcha, so it's really a good push for everybody in FIRA to help the ecosystem as a whole.
Yeah, because we're going to be earning benefit. Our stakes are going to be like our FlexIRA is going to be earning benefits from this tool as well, or the other thing.
And he was also talking about either FAT or the bonds going towards the lotto and lottery tickets.
Oh, cool.
So we're talking like $4,000 or $5,000 lottery every week as well.
It's going to turn into the real Forex. I hate to even mention his name either, but
I know it is. He makes Forex look like a freaking idiot.
Oh, like a joke. Yeah, he is a joke, but
he is a joke.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And is timeline on this guy here on the scheduling tool?
Yeah, Toro. I'll text Bill and I'll get a couple invites for the beta as well, and then I'll just send them out to people.
Okay.
It is
Toro,
actually
send me a message and I'll get it. Well, Funny Toro deserves everything, so I'll hook him up for sure.
So here's the contract.
Yeah, Wolf, actually, that'd be a good one too. I would actually love that for that tool, because I just prefer to get Wolf out of the way, and then some. I actually did in the past forget and lose money with Wolf because I didn't put it in.
Yeah, you can use it for Wolf. Anything on BSC right now, but nice. We are going to be going to every single chain.
Sweet.
So this is another degen play I'm in at the moment called Binance Wealth Matrix.
Is that still going?
Oh yeah, it's still going. And their root, they came out with NFTs, and they're coming out with some other token.
Oh wow!
But as you see here, number 4 is reinvest. So all you do is you copy the contract, come back over to FAT, Put in
I love
the
the name.
contract. Method to call, for some reason, is not coming up on your screen. But
Oh, so don't, yeah, multi-sigs do this kind of thing. You put the contract in there, and that gives you all the list of different things.
yep. So you say reinvest in the matrix, and then you just got to grab a transaction. I'm not 100% sure if it's the transaction hash or like an actual wallet for the reference. I'll have to double check and get back to everybody on that. But
Oh, that's probably the referral one.
I'm not sure. It just says address.
You go to the
reference.
contract, it probably, yeah, but usually it'll be if the referral gets. Oh, you're right. Yeah, usually ref will be referral, but because it could need that because the referral person gets some dollar bills for the compound. If that's
So
the
you're
case,
saying
that's probably
go
what it
back
is.
go back to the contract, and then there should be a.
Yeah, I wonder.
No,
No, it's just gonna say that. Damn
I'll
contracts that don't have enough information.
I know, right? It makes no sense sometimes. So I'm just gonna put my address in there. See if that works. Who knows? And then this gas, for whatever reason, is way too high. And this is 12 hours that it reinvests.
Oh, okay, so you're setting up. That's awesome.
So this will happen in 4 hours and 32 minutes. So that's what? 2 a.m.?
Yep, 2:37, I guess.
Come down here, create schedule. Now then this next part, I'm just gonna swap off just because it does require your private key.
Oh, in the actual DApp?
Yeah, but he's releasing the code itself on GitHub. So if you want to take the time and figure out whether or not it's going anywhere, which is not, I can guarantee you, it's not.
So Funny Tour is just saying this would be a good product to sell to investors, but I guess in this case, you're just holding tokens in order to get use of this product, right?
So we're reaching out to different protocols right now, seeing if they want to integrate it with their protocols.
Okay.
Currently, GGO, it does not. However, Dimitri, our dev, bought a ledger specifically to get it to work with a ledger.
I was almost wondering if you're putting your private keys in there, it might actually, but I guess maybe not. The issue is yeah, you have to authorize the transaction. So if it ends up not working, or if it ends up working with a ledger, that's actually bothersome, sort of.
Well, he's working on a way to get it to work. Whether or not you want to use it, obviously that's up to you.
Yeah.
This one I'll just delete. Yeah, that's how easy it is.
Nice.
And it tells you how many times it's sent
Done it. And I guess it would tell you if it wasn't successful, so that you'd know that you set it up wrong or whatever.
Yep.
Nice.
So like this, I have claimed the fur pool 5 times, and it only repeats. It only goes through once. For example, FIRA. I had to compound my dividends. Waits 1 day. No limit. So
Nice.
it's gone through numerous times. So
Yeah, so if there's ones that kind of rebased almost, you could do it multiple times a day if you wanted or whatever, or once a week like with Wolf Capital. Cool.
Yeah. So like for this Super Degen Pulse Miner, if you wanted to, you could have it compound every hour. So
100% did you? Very cool. I'm even sure. I'm so out of touch right now with the super GGM plays because I'm trying to set all this other stuff out that's not. But I need to get into a couple with the Vaultec one just to get referral dollars to put in for everybody if everybody wants to play these things. So if anybody knows of a DGen play they want to jump into or whatever that's coming out new, let me know. We can always work a wallet together with Vaultec to create revenue back to us for the referrals, so they're not going back to any individual person.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Have a separate wallet specifically for like super DGen plays that you can show everybody how it's going.
Yeah, I have to do a 9 to 5 video. I've already set that my team up because it was done before Vaultec's idea, but I've set it up under me. But what I'm going to do anyways is take the referral dollars from there. I might take like 10% back just to cover whatever gas, whatever. But either way, if I get a bunch of referrals for 9 to 5, I'll basically inject the money into the contract for Vaultec.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want referrals anymore.
Yeah.
Never did, but I mean, they were nice to help get me started, but I always hated them. I gave a lot of them away, probably half of what I made away anyways, but this is a far more kinder, it's a way I just feel like it's a better way to do it, and it helps everybody as a whole, especially people that are supporting the protocol that I'm running, right? So it's kind of a win-win. Any other questions, guys? We had a lot of stuff there, more than I thought we were going to have covering in the end, so that was good. All the FlexIRA alpha we can muster already. And then a little bit of V5 look at, but still some stuff to do there. Yeah, no, and like I said, Gigio, we're really, the only thing I'd be doing inside of Vaultec is like we take whatever the minimum deposit is for a play that people are interested in. I would throw, let's say, $100 at 9 to 5, for instance, and then create a referral code from that, which I'd give to everybody on the videos that I did for 9 to 5 or any other protocol, whatever that may be. And if people want to get in, it would support the treasury for 9 to 5. I in no way want everybody to jump into it just because it's helping the Vaultec. It's just for people that are going to be playing these plays anyways. It helps everybody benefit from the referrals. That's really all it's about. But no, I totally agree with both of you.
I'd like to add to that, FUD Farm joined Solo Road, and then a week later.
Yeah, I know.
So
everything he touches turns to crap. So I was happy to see Wealth Capital choose not to do an AMA with them. And I had a lot of people reaching out saying the same thing for even Vaultec. So I'm like, yeah, guys, if I can avoid it, I will avoid it. Funds and fat are exciting. I agree. I really appreciate what Bill and the gang is doing in this space and the extra stuff. I'm not as in. I think of things sometimes, but I don't have the mind to create it. So
there is one more thing they're working on behind the scenes too, but it's probably about 3 months away.
Oh, okay.
The tax tool.
Oh yes, that's right. You were mentioning something about that. I thought
Yeah,
somebody else is doing something around that too.
That'll be interesting.
Nice. You mentioned larger investment amounts. Okay, for FlexIRA, what's roughly? So basically, if anybody is not in it yet and would like to get in it now, anything 5K or above, send me a DM. It just needs to be a larger investment for that one, 5 to 10K or plus. Anything else? I think Hidden did mention there was some possibilities of something coming back sooner, but we got to wait for that. Is that fair? Is that explained properly?
Yeah, the bonds should be starting this month.
Okay.
So, and there's going to be 100,000 of them.
Oh yes.
So
yeah,
they're going to go quick.
Oh yeah, no kidding. And what are those? Are those going to be set amounts then?
500 minimum, no maximum. So people
Okay.
can. But so it's like one bond can be like $1 million. So it's not going to be like one person comes in and buys all 100,000.
Gotcha. Okay, so there's quite a few then, depending on it's really one per person.
Yeah.
Sort of, unless some people might choose to do different wallets or something, but. But they didn't do it. But they actually did a vote in Wolf Capital about doing an AMA with FUD Farm. There wasn't that many people that voted against it, but it was more than the people that didn't. Obviously, there wasn't a whole lot of people getting into the vote, but it is what it is. It's hard to do votes in Telegram; they get lost. But Other than that, guys, I got a bunch of stuff coming up this week. There's a new Forex trading protocol that wants me to do a video, so I'm doing one for them. It's actually by George Stamp, which I don't know if you guys know, but he does a lot of audits in the space for more of the degen stuff, but still a good guy in the space. So he's trying to create something that's fairly iBot-ish, I guess, if you will, fairly kind of bare bones with Forex. It looks like their bots are a little bit more all over the board, so I mean, I'm gonna probably get in, but it's going to be a more cautious play for sure. But yeah, and then because he's got a referral system based in it too, which is odd, but he's doing it with rewards, so you're only getting it's like they took their team fee, which was 20%, lowered it by 2%, and that became the referral dollars. So it's really not, it doesn't affect it or anything. So not right now, Gigio. So basically what's happening, our timeline it looks like we'll be at the 500K mark because we actually need to get some revenue. And I know it sounds weird. And I know people will, if you actually run the numbers, because we've just started hitting these six-figure dollars amounts inside iBots, we've just started possibly making money. Like hopefully at the end of this month, which is coming up, I'll actually get a little bit of a paycheck sort of thing from iBots. Because I think I literally have made $27, which I compounded in. So I'm excited for that change, and along with that will be the KYC. On top of that, we're actually talking about me heading out there and meeting them in person in Israel. So I'd actually they'd fly me down and we'd go and actually meet in person to try and to get to know each other a little better, just to create that foundation for everybody and to know that we're business partners together and to create that foundation that we need going forward. But it is coming for sure, Gigio. It's just going to take a little time. Stamp builds too. I guess he has built some protocols that back in degen times, I don't know if they did that well, but definitely coming. So it's this one anyways. This one seems to be more legit and not just kind of Ponzi-nomic based, since that's obviously hopefully where most of us honest people are going with these projects. So yeah, that's true. So they did add auto compound to iBots, which is really cool. I'm going to do a video on that with my main wallet because I have like my 1K wallet challenge wallet, which I don't compound in, but my other one I'll do it with. So yeah. Anything from you, Hidden? Sorry, I just babbled there for a minute, but I guess
no, you're good.
You had more of the show today, which I was happy to do for you.
Yeah, no, I pretty much said what I got going on in my end. Not much else going on in the DeFi space, to be honest with you.
There's a lot, but it's all. I'm going to use the word boring, but it's exciting for me because I love this boring stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess the other thing I'm getting really big into is the ordinals.
That's right too.
Ordinals.
Yeah.
But that's really about it. I mean, playing around with a meme coin, whatever you want to say it, shitcoin,
whatever name we want to call it.
Yeah.
Little Alpha, don't tell anybody because I said James can out it first, but I may not be still at that place now. But I got to book. I keep forgetting to book. I got to book a video with James because we're gonna go online and talk about some things around the day job stuff. So no, nobody really knows how I'm not really that popular, but thank you. Pardon me, I still got a little bit of this cold. So no celeb status here, but thank you, Toro. What about Diamond Bot? That's new. Gee, yeah, I had to read that out loud and you had to actually make me say that before I realized what the hell you were talking about. Yeah, I already my 1K video challenge. I made my last comment. I think about any of that BS forever now. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But I'll let you talk about ordinals. But basically, they're Bitcoin NFTs, I guess.
Yep.
Anything you want to say about them?
Just like I said before, I honestly still don't get the whole craze behind them. I mean, they're just pictures. But they are, let me pull this up here.
They are money laundering tools.
In a way.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the latest one I'm in, 0.00244, but this just keeps going up. And this these are some of the nicer picture like NFTs on BTC right now, by far. Everything
And they're
else
all
is
like the
pixel.
sets are all like on one block on the blockchain, I guess. Like it's a little different than regular NFTs.
So what these are is every Bitcoin has like 10 million sats, satoshis,
Yeah.
and they actually put this picture on one of those sats.
Oh, okay.
So this is actually like on one sat within the X amount of sats in one Bitcoin. We just today reached 10 million inscriptions, so that's 1/10 of a Bitcoin.
Jeez. Crazy.
So like right here, it tells you the sat rarity, and then below it shows you the number.
Nice. I'm sure I didn't make this up, and I'm sure I've heard somebody say it, and that's why I'm thinking about it. But it's almost like you're engraving individual sats if they were pennies in the real world. You're engraving them with an NFT, basically.
Yep. And then some of these like are extremely low sat numbers, like first 100K type deal.
Yeah.
Those ones are like super rare, going for like 10 plus BTC right now for some
Jesus.
reason.
I would like to magically have one of those.
Yeah, right. I do have one really cool one because this was, I don't know if we can talk about it, but I'm working with
Oh yeah.
two protocols right now. This is actually a one of one for the protocol that we're working on.
Alrighty. Oh, okay, so it's a rare one kind of thing.
This is a very, very rare one within the Ape Runners Galaxy world.
Is that on Vaultek's side?
This is going to be for both, whatever we end up sending it. So,
oh, we'll just end up splitting it kind of thing. So he was kind of hitting around it, but basically Vaultek did take a very small portion of the treasury and put it over, and Hidden is kind of buying these ordinals with it to see if we can kind of get a nice little lottery win, I guess, if you will. So we won't be doing very many decisions like that with Vaultek, but because this kind of is a new craze, it's kind of there's some opportunity there to at least break even, anyways, very easily with very little risk. So,
and then the really cool thing about Ape Runners is because of what Flex and Vaultek, how much we put in and how many we bought, they're actually doing a BRC20 token, which is like the next big thing after the ordinals, and we're going to get a very large distribution of them as well. So
almost like an airdrop.
Yep.
Cool.
So
there we go.
We position ourselves pretty well with this Ape Runners.
Nice.
So there's only 8 of these, and we got one of them.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So, like I said, the pictures are really cool.
One of the better ones, actually, Professor X. I'll take that or Batman or Joker.
I like
whoever that is
the best.
What's that?
I like the mutant the best, and it turns out to be the number 2 god anyway. So
yeah, no, that's awesome. Anime all over. Yeah, so just a neat little thing, anyways, that's going on in the background of Bitcoin. I don't know. It's a little bit of a weird thing. I've heard goods and bads about it, but that's everything, I guess, in the space.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we kind of hit close to that hour mark, guys. I guess that's about it for today. Hopefully we'll have Bill on next week on Monday to kind of get us kind of a little behind the scenes with him, and hopefully have a little chat about his goal. I mean, we've gone through a lot of the stuff today, but it's always nice to see and hear it from the founder. And so I look forward to having him on hopefully soon. I've got some videos coming out all this week. If you haven't yet, like I said, try and have a watch of the 1K wallet challenge. And then this week I've got a few other different things coming out that are new to market. And then, I guess Wolf Capital, they're doing NFTs, copy trading NFTs, I think they are. So I'm going to research those and do a video on those very soon. And I think that's all of it.
nice.
Yeah, lots of stuff. Like I say, it's so weird. The market's kind of slow and hemming and hawing, but in general, there's stuff happening and there's ways to kind of make money, but you just got to do it cautiously. So it's there. Now I just need money. Everything's tied up now.
Yeah.
Um,
Solo Road took a decent chunk of mine. So
what's that?
I said Solo Road took a decent chunk from me.
Oh, did you get? Oh, you got rugged in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I stayed away from it, but again, we all kind of get in and get out. I've been ignoring them because I've been kind of building and helping grow some other things, so it's kept me kind of away from it all, which I guess is kind of good. So I'll take away with my FlexIRA investments in Vaultec and all that stuff. Any other questions, guys? Well, I guess we'll shut it out there. I think we gave a lot of chance for everybody to get any other questions in. Do appreciate you hanging with us, and we'll see you next week. And anything else this week, don't hesitate to reach out to me. The Discord is growing quite nicely with Vaultec. It's kind of helped as well. So if you're not in there already, please come and join us. Thank you, Toro, for always being around and hanging with us. And then Telegram's there too. I'm trying to think of anything else. I guess that's about it. You got anything?
Nope.
All right.
Just be careful out there.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.